Hey, hello there. So today I'm reading a book for kids. Um, Apparently that's a workbook, but you read the text and then you work on some exercises for like kiddos or whoever is studying English for beginners. Um, I've ordered it at Edinburgh Library. Yeah, as you can see here, it's Edinburgh City Libraries. And because I wanted always to read this book, and I've seen several times the movie, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I every time loved that movie, how all the characters are playing and the lessons you learn out of what happens there. And I was like, why not to read a book and to record it on my podcast, because it's quite long since I haven't read something for kiddos. So yeah, I've decided to read it here for you and to transform it into a bit of reading therapy. Um, Here on my YouTube channel. So yeah, let's start reading. And I love their pictures. All the book is with full of drawings. So Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie lived with his family in a small house. They didn't have much money, and they were always hungry. They lived near Mr. Wonka's famous chocolate factory. Grandpa Joe often told Charlie stories about it. One evening, Charlie's dad read a newspaper. Mr. Wonka wants 5 children to visit his factory, he said. There are 5 golden tickets inside 5 chocolate bars. Find a ticket and you can visit the factory. Augustus Gloop found the first golden ticket. Augustus eats a lot of chocolate, his mother said. And here are Augustus Gloop, who is eating a lot of chocolate, and his mother. Yeah, I can actually see they're eating a lot of chocolate. Okay, Veruca Salt found the second golden ticket. Veruca's father was very rich. I bought all the chocolate bars in town, he said. Violet Beauregard found the third ticket, and Mike TV found the fourth ticket. On Charlie's birthday, his family gave him a chocolate bar. There was no golden ticket inside. It was winter. Charlie was very cold and very thin. He walked past the chocolate factory every day. One day, Charlie found a coin. I can buy a chocolate bar, he thought. He bought a chocolate bar and ate it quickly. It was very good. But there was no golden ticket. Then Charlie bought a second chocolate bar. He opened it and saw a golden ticket. Charlie ran home. "I have the lost golden ticket," he said. Grandpa Joe was very happy. It was a big day. Charlie and Grandpa Joe went to the chocolate factory. Violet, Augustus, Mike, and Veruca went with their families. Mr. Wonka opened the gates. "Hello," he said. "Come inside." In the chocolate room, there were chocolate trees and flowers. "You can eat them," said Mr. Wonka. There was a chocolate river too. "Look," said Veruca. "They are little people. Who are they?" "They're Oompa Loompas," said Mr. Wonka. "They work here." "Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa," said Veruca. Augustus drank from the chocolate river. "Stop drinking!" "Stop drinking!" said Mr. Wonka. But Augustus didn't stop. Then he fell into the river. The Oompa Loompas said goodbye to Augustus. The families traveled on the chocolate river in a big boat. "Mommy, I want a boat," said Veruca. The families saw lots of candy in the factory. "I love candy," said Violet, and she took a big purple one. "Don't eat that candy," said Mr. Wonka, but Violet ate it. Soon she was a big purple fruit. The Oompa Loompas took her to make fruit juice. The families went into the nut room. "The squirrels always find the bad nuts," said Mr. Wonka. "They throw them in the trash." "Daddy, I want a squirrel," said Veruca. The squirrels didn't like Veruca. They threw her in the trash. They threw her parents in the trash too. Mike TV loves TV. In the television chocolate room, there was a big TV camera. This camera sends chocolate balls into people's TVs at home, said Mr. Wonka. "I want to go into a TV," said Mike. He stood in front of the camera. And then here we have the camera and the Oompa Loompas working. "Move," said Mr. Wonka. But Mike didn't move. Now he wasn't in the room. He was in the TV. Mr. Wonka said to Charlie, "You're the last child. You won. Well done." Then Mr. Wonka said, "I love my chocolate factory. Do you love it? Do you love it too?" "Yes," said Charlie. "It's the best place in the world." "The factory is yours, Charlie," said Mr. Wonka. "Really?" said Charlie. "Yes," said Mr. Wonka. "You can live here with your family." Charlie, Grandpa Joe, and Mr. Wonka went to tell Charlie's family. "I'm hungry," said Charlie's grandma. "Is there something to eat at the factory? Charlie laughed. Come and see, he said. Oh, this is it. Come and see. And these are exercises. Oh well, a very short variant of Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. But that's okay. Sometimes it's better shorter than longer stories. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day. I'll actually make some sounds with the instruments I'm having. Why not?